Hi everybody, Sanbona and welcome to my channel. And on this channel, Mama reality TV shows, my celebrities, kanye nama YouTubers. If it is your first time joining me today and you really like my content, do not forget to press the subscribe button. Langizansi. So you guys, today it was a day that Jub Jub was making an appearance in court because he is facing serious charges and he is out on bail of 10,000 rands, and they are saying Jub Jub and his lawyer are asking the court to relax his bail conditions. This is a story by Usbone Lozwane and it comes from Zimoja. It says that Jub Jub has filed an application to have his bail conditions relaxed in an RAPE, an attempted M charge he is accused of. Dressed in all black, Jub Jub made an appearance at the Johannesburg Magistrate Court today, accompanied by his two uncles and two bodyguards. Jub Jub handed over his passport to the authorities after he was granted bail of 10,000 rand in July last year, and he was also ordered to hand it over to the Brixton police. The musician and TV host is facing 13 charges, including RAPE, indecent AS with intent to cause grievous bodily harm and kidnapping. Okay, the matter was brought forward by three complainants who are in the public domain and were once partners to the accused. In his previous appearance, the defense advocate Terence Baloyi asked for the postponement to submit representation to the Director of Public Prosecution. The state had indicated that their investigations were complete and that they were ready to proceed with the case. State Prosecutor Agnes Bezedenwood did not oppose the postponement and previously emphasized that they had completed their investigations and ready to proceed. I had indicated to the defense that we have given them all the information that we could, and he had and the information that they had requested, but they had indicated that they are requesting for further postponement. As the state, we are not opposing that. However, the investigation to this matter has been completed long time ago. The defense has been provided with the annexure to the charges, she said. The magistrate presiding over the matter, Betty Kumalo, said that the matter had been remanded for the purposes of bail conditions to be relaxed on the 25th of April. However, that he is or she is reserving the 13th of June for the outcomes of the Director of Public Prosecutions. The way that I understand it, you guys, is that the lawyer, Jub Jub, and Jub Jub himself, because the lawyer is acting on Jub Jub's instruction, they are asking the courts to relax the bail conditions, but they are not specific here to say which conditions they are going to relax. Maybe he's wanting to travel out of the country. I don't know, you guys. And they are saying that that will be decided on the 25th of April. So I'm guessing that on the 25th of April, which is 2 days from now, he's going to be making another appearance in court where that matter will be decided. But he's also having another day to appear in court on the 13th of June. Okay. Is Jub Jub a flight risk, you guys? I don't know. I feel like anybody that has enough money to skip the country and never come back, that person is a flight risk. But anyway, he got bail, so maybe they will allow him to travel a little bit, okay? In other news, you guys, let's talk about this alleged fraudster, the KPMG fraudster. I think that even the journalists are sure that this guy is a fraudster because they're not even saying alleged at this point, okay? Fedelis Moema apparently or allegedly took money that was meant for students in the form of bursaries and paid it to some of his friends, and they paid it over to him, and he spent it on himself, on his girlfriends, and probably his family too, because they are busy kissing him in court. Okay, so I think that maybe they might have, received something from him. Okay, maybe they didn't know where the money came from, but they are very supportive for a family that has a son that just stole a lot of money. Anyway, you guys, I don't know. Maybe I'm judgmental because I'm not in that situation. KPMG fraudster Fedelis Moema and co-accused to return to court on the 24th of May. Okay, so let's find out what happened in this last appearance. For the first time in about 3 weeks, the former KPMG bursary specialist Fedelis Moema finally saw the light of day without handcuffs on. On the 19th of April, Fedelis made his second appearance appearance of the week at the Palm Ridge Commercialized Crimes Court alongside his two accused businessmen, Trevor Machimane and Tshwane Metro Police Officer Lebogang Sibkubutu, who's 36. The co-accused were linked to their respective bank accounts. The state alleges that KPMG transferred money into the accounts of the accused. Fedelis' lawyer Thomas Lungane explained to Trump. The three were granted bail of 50,000 rands each for over 400 counts of fraud, money laundering, and theft. Here's the thing that I don't understand about the law, you guys. Jub Jub has been accused of 3 R's. R's. And he got off, he got bail of 10,000 rands. These people here are accused of stealing money from a very rich company, and they are given a bail of 50,000 rands. I would think that it should be the other way around. If you're accused of R, you get 50,000 rands bail. And then if you stole money from a rich person, you get 10,000 rands bail. Okay, sometimes the law doesn't make a lot of sense to some of us that are not, that did not study law. Okay, Fedelis is the alleged mastermind behind the embezzlement of 16.5 million rands meant for bursary beneficiaries from the audit firm between 2021 and 2022. The 32-year-old accused of making these transactions to his friends, close associates, and former girlfriends, then later receiving lesser amount of money in his account. In court, the state prosecutor disclosed that some of Fedelis' former girlfriends will be testifying against him as the state witnesses. Are we even surprised? Okay, speaking to Trump after court proceedings, Thomas says he can't confirm the names and the number of witnesses to appear in court on the matter. We have not received a disclosure and a docket, so the matter has also been postponed for the state to provide us with the copies of a docket. When we receive the copies of a docket, we will know all the witnesses, but up to so far, the state has provided us with a provisional list of witnesses for the purposes of compliance by the accused with bail conditions. The bail conditions is that my client shouldn't communicate with any of the witnesses. Fedelis was dismissed on November 2022 following disciplinary process, and criminal charges were opened against him in February last year. Moema was arrested by the Hawks after he handed himself over on the 2nd of April. Despite the charges leveled against him, the accused, they are pleading not guilty. So all of them are pleading are not guilty. Thomas stresses that his client is not innocent. I think I know that the client is not innocent. That's why I'm reading it. Okay. Thomas stresses that his client is innocent until proven guilty. Thomas adds that in the next court appearance on the 24th of May, preparations for trial will begin. We will postpone the matter for consultations in order to prepare for trial. Here's the thing, you guys, that is always going to be funny to me when it comes to this case is that this guy worked for KPMG. Okay, the audit firm, the firm that is supposed to come to your company and pick up that people are stealing money from you. They were not able for some time, you guys, because he stole over 16.5 million rands allegedly. So for some time, they were not picking up that this guy was doing something. So obviously, there's something wrong with their internal controls. But they're going to come to you and check if your internal controls are in order. I don't know, you guys. I don't know if you're looking for an audit firm. I don't know. Make the right decision. That's all I'm saying. But I love KPMG, you guys. I love them because they were going to give 16.5 million rands to students that are previously come from previously disadvantaged backgrounds for school, you guys, for school, and they are still going to give that money. So I love them, but I'm just questioning their skills when it comes to their main job, which is to audit. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegiona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Ngenethanda kakhulu.